It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Tuesday, the 24th of December. It is Christmas Eve, 2024. I'm Michael Groff. Thank you so much for joining me. Merry Christmas, everyone. And we will have another warm day around here. But Santa, well, we've been good enough to where we're going to be somewhere on that nice list, I guess toward the bottom of the nice list, to get somewhat cooler temperatures in here for tomorrow, Thursday, even into Friday, but afternoon highs will still remain a few degrees above average, but nowhere near the records that we've been challenging of late. Now, we will see the potential of a few rain and snow showers over the northern part of the state, but around here, just dry conditions to continue. Now, what about the weather as we move into the new year? We'll talk about that and everything else as we dive on in. First, here's that almanac from yesterday. 78 degrees, the afternoon high, 53 the morning low. We just missed that record high of 79. And check out that record low of 26 degrees back in 1990. And that's notable because that day is also the last time here in Phoenix that we had measurable snow officially at Sky Harbor Airport. Yeah, 34 years ago. I was just in the 7th grade at the time. We actually had snow for about 10 hours, light snow here in Phoenix that night. That was beautiful. All right, 65 and 44 are the averages for this time of year. And as we take a look outside right now, just after 1 p.m., a few clouds hanging around. And we're sitting at 72 degrees at Sky Harbor. It's another warm one out there and very dry too. Dew points at 21, humidity 15%. The wind calm, the barometer is falling. Satellite picture out here across the west. Yes, you can see those clouds streaming in from Southern California all the way northward through the Great Basin, the Intermountain West, the Pacific Northwest. But again, we're going to be on the tail end of this feature as it moves east. And so for us, we're not going to see much of anything. Again, across northern Arizona, a few rain and snow showers are not out of the question. But even there, probably not much. That watch warning map again for the Sierra. Yeah, snow. Wind advisories elsewhere from California on northward, again through the Great Basin. Of course, gale warnings and all that for the Pacific Northwest. Elsewhere across the country, not too many weather-related issues at this time. The convective outlook for today, we do have that risk of severe storms over East Texas today. And there could be a little bit of thunder just clipping into the northwestern corner of the state with that system passing on by. But again, any rain showers or any thunder would be extremely isolated and again, mostly staying to the north and west of us. Here's that precipitation outlook. This is valid through Tuesday morning of next week. Rain amounts in Phoenix, nothing statewide, not much, but again, a few light showers for the northern part of the state, but generally under 1/10 of an inch, and in most cases, not even really enough to measure, and certainly nothing meaningful or high impact, at least for our state. I think any of the really significant precipitation stays to the north of us, and that's how it's going to be for a while. But for how long? Well, that's an interesting question. Let's see if we can find some answers as we explore the models, see what the future may hold. Here we go, the GFS, the 12Z run, valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon. High pressure in control across the central and eastern part of the nation. Here's that trough, that short wave lining up to the west of us. What it means for us down at the surface for the rest of the day today, some increase in clouds for this afternoon. We'll call it partly sunny, a little breezy at times. High temperatures should top out still in the mid to upper 70s. Yeah, again, the average high for today, 65 degrees. We're going to be well above that, 10 to 13 degrees above where we ought to be. Then for tonight, a few clouds around. Otherwise, it looks like Santa will be able to deliver those gifts. At least the weather won't be a factor for us. Overnight lows mostly in the 40s. And then tomorrow, a bit cooler. Call it mostly sunny, but high temperatures will top out generally in the mid, maybe upper 60s. Yeah, we could see some clouds around, especially during the morning, but I think they'll start to decrease during the afternoon. And again, a few light rain and snow showers north of us. All right, let's go to Thursday, Boxing Day for our Canadian friends and friends in the UK. But for us, just a great day to return those unwanted gifts that you may have gotten. And the weather, not going to slow you down there. Maybe the crowds will, but that's about it because it looks like high temperatures will mostly be in the mid, perhaps upper 60s. Plenty of sun. Friday, upper 60s, maybe near 70. The sky remains mostly sunny. The air is dry. And going into the weekend, Yeah, we're going to see a bit of a warm up. High temperatures back toward the low 70s or so here for Saturday, and maybe getting back up toward the mid 70s by Sunday and Monday. And again, all of the action is going to stay to the north of us. The main storm track stays to the north. But things could start to change a little bit as we go out to next week, especially as we get to a week from today, Tuesday, the 31st. It's New Year's Eve. Now, what we were showing you yesterday, and for several runs off the GFS, we saw this upper low dropping down the west coast and sitting off of the Southern California coast, maybe bringing some moisture in. But now the GFS coming into reality a little bit here, and now it just shows kind of a broader trough with most of the energy and dynamic support and, of course, moisture to the north of us. Now, we would see cooler temperatures in this setup, and yes, there might be some isolated showers over the central and northern part of the state, but it sure doesn't look like we're going to see much, if any, real chance of precipitation for us if that works out. But again, temperatures would be down a fair bit. I'd say highs would probably drop back into the 60s if this is right. Now let's go out to New Year's Day as we get into 2025, and that system is slowly moving off to the east, a drier northwesterly flow in its wake, and we're still seeing temperatures close to average, if this is correct. And again, maybe a degree or three above there, but pretty much in line with where we ought to be. Then as we go out 10 days, this is Thursday, the 2nd of January, and we've got a high pressure area building in once again from the west, that ridge coming back. And you know what that means. Dry northwesterly flow, temperatures again holding above average, and any rain chances doesn't look like it. So again, as I cautioned you yesterday when we were looking at that GFS and you know, things were looking more optimistic even on the 06Z run from this morning. Things were looking better for rain chances, and now not so much. However, with that said, let's check it out. This is the rainfall for Phoenix off the GFS ensemble. This goes all the way out through the 7th of January. And look, if this is right, might not be so bad. We could see a few showers. We might see some measurable rain out there, but generally it won't be until after the new year. The ensemble mean does not look too promising, though. It's still under 1/4 of an inch. But the European ensemble says forget it. Just no real chance of anything measurable around here. Only a few of the 51 members have any rain at all. And temperatures off the national blend of models staying generally above average all the way through the rest of the year and even into the new year, with daily highs at or above 70 on most days and overnight lows 40s. The mid-city. Now, a few spots in the urban or away from the urban core could get down to the 30s, but generally speaking, yeah, these temperatures are above average, but not quite record-breaking for this time of year. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video, due back here tomorrow morning. Yeah, we'll try to get you a Christmas video, weather permitting. There's really need for that, I suppose. And obviously, if you enjoy these videos, then be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell, leave those comments, questions, and suggestions. If you really like what we do here, then click that thanks icon below the video here on YouTube and make those monetary contributions to us. Or you can donate directly via PayPal. groffshow@gmail.com is that PayPal address. It's groffshow@gmail.com for PayPal. The executive producer of the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion is my one and only, the sweetest of all time, the Asian sensation and proprietor of sweetchildaz.com.org and the Facebook page of the same name. It's called Sweet Child Arizona, talking about my Michelle. Check her out. Check out her videos, her blogs, everything that's Michelle related and, you know, tangentially Adriana related. It's all linked up down there in the description. Or, of course, just go to her website, go check it all out. It's all there. So I encourage you to give Michelle's stuff a look, a listen, a gander. It's all there. Or, of course, our streaming station, available 24/7, 365. That's also linked up in the description. And if you want to just go there directly, that avenue is open for you as well. And you can just go to KMGX.com and give a listen. It's a great station that we put together. Tons of music, you know, just thousands of songs, And it's just the most chaotic mix of music. In fact, as we always do here, is we're generally like what we like to do is give you a little preview of what you'll hear when you listen to KMGX. Now, of course, we can only give you a very, very brief clip because we don't want to get demonetized. So here you go. That's what's on KMGX right now. You know what's scary is I actually know what that was, and I didn't even have to look at the stream title to know that. I can name that tune in one note. All right. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. All of your continued support, so greatly appreciated. Please be safe out there, and you guys have yourselves a very Merry Christmas.